will not give up on finding their prey, at least until things quiet down or they run out of hard lemonade. Sort of gruesome, bloody kill fest is what you tuned in for, am I right? Though our bull shark is unaware, the noose around its neck tightens thanks to a crack team of shark hunters. The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon. The shark's reckless behavior only further incenses Port Clovis's citizens. It's vital that we extract an absolute maximum of resources before we cross Earth's apocalyptic threshold. Another shark hunt begins. The idea that shorelines belong to the public comes from Roman Emperor Justinian, but only because he wasn't able to consult with the Association of Resort Developers Eternally Wise Lobbyists. While hunting bull sharks was made illegal in 1997, many shark hunters get around the rule by not caring.
Out to the Gulf, we have a major shark situation. Another shark attack.
The corn-fed colossus, Butcher Boy Brady. This latest cycle of attacks will certainly be among the most infamous chapters in the long, troubled history of human-shark relations. Port Clovis has long been a popular dumping ground for the military, thanks to its lenient regulations and low tipping fees. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
She gotta be somewhere out here. Let's wrap it up, Coasties.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance. The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. Prosperity Sands reminds us that sometimes the construction of second and an insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. Could avoid catastrophic risks for future generations, but then the shark is now a mega shark, often referred to by scientists as the 64-ounce gas station soda of large marine predators.
We've had some real bad fish kills because of these oil tankers spinning. But it brings a lot of money into the economy. Can't argue with that.
Giant monsters, or kaiju, occasionally visit Port Clovis to pregame, before destroying more worthwhile cities. The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Coastal erosion currently impacts over 70% of the globe's sandy beach environments. Once you accept that our modern industrial civilization is just one among many that have risen and fallen, then you can finally surrender peacefully to our inevitable collapse. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just...
I said Captain Blighty sunk his treasure somewhere around here. Been funding a diving expedition every year for 10 years, and I ain't found it yet.
We got a shark that needs putting down.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis. Ice fishing is similar to regular fishing, but enjoyable only to upper Midwesterners. Frequently underestimated, the Atlantic spade is characterized by an immense reserve of sand. How quickly Port Clovis takes up arms in the name of a murderous cause.
Kyle, I was really into scuba back when he was a teenager. This museum's the first place I took him after when he got certified.
The ancient Greeks believed that King Poseidon ruled the waters, whereas here at Prosperity Sands, they're ruled by Luxury Leisure Groups International. Each year, North American offshore drilling rigs leak about 880,000 gallons of oil into the sea, leaving it for marine wildlife who know nothing about running a profitable energy company. To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident.
We're getting called back.
Another shark hunt draws to a close. The air out here has a distinctive smell, that of sea salt, nitrogen oxides, and an intriguing bouquet of volatile organic compounds. Attacks are viewed as a freakish aberration caused by the fish mistaking a human for a seal. As humans and
University sends their students out here every summer to study the reefs. Shit. Guess we all got different ideas about summer fun, yeah?
I know. I saw her.
Sperm whale needs to eat over a ton of food every day, which here in the Gulf mostly consists of hammerhead sharks. Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day. This recreation of the Titanic was so accurate, 1,500 people died during its maiden voyage. Sea sponges' demand for pineapple homes has sparked massive deforestation throughout Costa Rica. But being brainless, sponges rarely weigh the consequences of their buying decisions. Exhibits behavior similar to her West Coast cousin, the Thresher. With 24-karat gold fixtures, 2 discos, circular staircases, and a mosaic swimming pool, the Chatelaine is still only Port Clovis's second most ostentatious yacht.
Gotta come up to eat sometime.
The hell is it? Come on now. Is that it? Nah, that ain't it.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close. only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love. The cetacean assassin, the sperm whale. Albino animals are often vulnerable to poachers looking to sell exotic pets to Ukrainian oligarchs. Back in the good old days, the world practically ran on sperm whale oil. Now we can only watch them from afar, dreaming of tapping their skulls for all that sweet spermaceti. Pete has a new boat, and from the looks of it, there are several features probably not legal for civilian use.
So you found me. So what?
Pete, I don't know what all this is, but you're scaring us.
Well, you gotta be scared about. You were
I think we need to get the police, maybe the Coast Guard involved?
You think I'm crazy? No, I'm the most sane man you ever seen. Look, I didn't get here easy. But when some shark take everything I got, I'll give her the same chance she gave my boy. None! Now get the f off my boat before I kill you too. The f I say! Hope you got a hunger on! We serving shark etouffee tonight!
Pete has built an impressive battleship. But will it be enough to endure the prehistoric might of a mega shark?
Hello there, girlie. As you can see, I came prepared today. I'ma fix you up real perfect. I will chum y'all up. Next turn into a real knockdown dragon. Need somebody to get in the water with. Got you right in my sights. It's about the end for you. Send somebody down there. Y'all out swim a torpedo! Get someone to scare her back to the surface. Fire will! What happened to the ship? Baton Rose. Need reinforcements! Don't drag ass now! We back on! Take the fight to her. Got you right in my sights. It's about the end for you. Better watch how you pushing my buttons. You style then. Y'all only got more ugly. Size of her.
The last
C'est le bon temps roulé.
I suppose there's a lesson to be gleaned here. Something about how the increasing commodification of the natural world has placed humans on a collision course with an environmental apocalypse. The Shark has somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network namby-pambies canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free from the meddling of censorious busybodies. Hi, my name is Trip Westy. Recently, I produced the television nature series, Man Eater. Over the course of filming, our cameras witnessed unprecedented displays of evolution, strange mutations never before observed by the human eye. When I spoke to a prominent marine biologist, she claimed it was due to Port Clovis's extreme levels of radioactivity and industrial effluent. But I couldn't shake the feeling that she was merely trying to placate. What did she really know? And why wasn't she telling me? Then, as if the stars had all aligned, the former Q-level security specialist sat down next to me. What he told me would haunt me for the better part of a year, and lead me back to Port Clovis on a dangerous journey through dark secrets, government cover-ups, and a clandestine cabal of extraterrestrial elites single-mindedly determined to enforce their will on humankind. Come with me on a quest for the truth. Truth Quest. Judging by the bull's behavior, she smells a new creature. If it threatens her apex status, a heated confrontation is inevitable. The predator must act quickly, lest she lose the scent of her prey. The shark works the odor trail with a singular focus. Perhaps she's caught scent of Jormungandr, the world-encircling sea serpent of Norse legend. What admirable hustle! The creature has disappeared, probably whisked away by a government boat, lest we capture the beast on video. Energized by demon powers, the Illuminati prove a dastardly foe. Questers, whatever it is the shark caught scent of, the secretive Black Ops unit conspicuously called NWO is captured. What might be their nefarious plans?
For a shark hunt.
This city, like so many across our once great country, has become an Agenda 21 cesspool. The markings on this satellite suggest that it belongs to Site P, a top-secret military compound, and perhaps the home base of these NWO troops. Unfortunately, I suspect there's more over that gate. Regarding these spills, I'm proposing complicity on the part of Mayor Wade Hibbard. You see, Hibbard owns 50 shares in Schlumberger, who's owned by Hexaco, who are partners with Saxwell Gold and Varcon, the manufacturer of oil dispersant Emulsifex. Therefore, Hibbard made money on the cleanup. This is the Plover Island Complex, commonly referred to as Site P. Whatever bizarre and dark depravity lurks within its bowels, we're about to find out. Naval dominance has always been part of the hidden agenda of the insectoid elite. They hate our boats, because our boats mean freedom. Here again appear the great galleons of the global conspiratorial elite. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. The big fish seek shelter as the NWO shock troops assemble. I suspected that that man was part of a Chinese-led coup against the United States. Don't be fooled by this elaborate diorama. The real horrors are buried deep underground. This satellite is but one of millions in the villainous cabal's interstellar quantum communications hub. The big fish must be eradicated, lest she unmask the New World Order's evil agenda. Whoa! Someone call the power company to report an outage. Anticipating a reprisal, the Predator flees. The NWO is still in hot pursuit. The fish must be cunning, because unlike her pursuers, she doesn't have a 5,000 horsepower engine. This footage could only be captured with the best professional-grade Swedish drone cameras. She successfully evaded the New World shock troops, at least for the time being. NASA's fraudulent Apollo 11 moon landing was necessary. Otherwise, the world would have seen the domes and spires of the insectoid's lunar base, Vraxon. The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. The NWO threatens to execute Protocol 5. The Dark Brotherhood will carry out their global coup d'etat by any means they deem necessary. Horrified at what she's already witnessed, the Predator lashes out against the Illuminist group's deceitful agenda.
Nope. Nothing.
there's no such thing as targeted weather warfare, then why am I occasionally inconvenienced by rain, snow, and excessive cold or heat? The alien cabal is forced to give ground, but rest assured, they have already begun remarshaling their forces. Government-suppressed free energy source, the electric Great White. The shark decides to nourish herself on the local fauna, for this battle can't be won on an empty stomach. Notice the fish-like shape of the alien aggressor's ship, a subtle homage to Nimrod's Babylonian cult of sacred fish. I started this channel 6 months ago, only to be met with personal attacks by uninformed citizens like Bong Lord 69, who commented, "What a dumb A-word, F-word, piece of S-word." Well, it continues in that vein for several paragraphs. The large endurance of the electric Great White aren't so frightening when you consider that you probably die from electrocution. The other Great White should consider that a warning. This sortie is clearly in violation of the Constitution. I must warn you that as we venture further into the heart of darkness, you may be shocked by the atrocities unfolding before you. Manhattan Project graduate, the Shadow Organ. Had to block 50 users from commenting. This is just the sort of response I prepared for after dedicating myself to informing the masses about the real truth behind global events. Diabolical metal. It's clear that this orca has no loyalty to its country of origin, only to raw, naked power. have to dream up new nightmarish beasts if they want to stop this shark. While intellectually, I understand that adrenochrome is a byproduct of synthetic epinephrine with no practical applications. Emotionally, I understand that it's siphoned directly from children's pineal glands as the immortality drug of the Luciferian elite. Shark struggled to disentangle the illuminous web of fabrication and untruth. The New World Order has begun to amass its forces. Many people believe that 300,000 years ago, the insectoids created humans to mine the Earth's gold. But this is absurd. They're clearly more interested in our copper reserves. The shark has taken a keen interest in an electrical transformer. The enemy's plans for a global fascist dictatorship are put on hold, for now. That transformer must have been powering NASA's insidious Project Blue. But how did the shark know? The explosion has drawn unwanted attention. The patriotic Piscus must be swift to avoid capture. She should hurry, as trespassing on military property could result in a 6-month prison sentence. NWO doggedly pursues the fleeing predator. I haven't seen a fish this wily since Babe Winkleman tried to catch that pike in northwestern Ontario. The bull's olfactory center registers the sweet smell of freedom. We see what the NWO's been hiding. Inside sources have ascertained its name, Moloch. This devious aquatic bioweapon is designed to disperse a mist of viral particulate, a potent combination of Ebola, anthrax, and Lassa fever. Within weeks, it will spread from Port Clovis to infect the entire world. Then, Big Pharma will reveal that they've developed a vaccine. The price? Every country must submit to the Insectoid Brotherhood. We must stop them before they can implement their demonic program. Project Sunshine side effect, the bone sperm whale. This is not a training exercise. The whale insurrection is happening, and it's happening now. invasion was explicitly designed to collapse both our infrastructure and our economy. Going back to ancient times, extraterrestrials have demanded animal sacrifices, and what they are not given, they take by force. You can tell that this is old World War II technology, due to all the flickering. The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater. Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything. Don't want to alarm you, but I have reason to believe I'm being spied on by the Pakistani government. The shark refuses to subjugate herself to the insectoid's will, and thus is targeted as a threat. Just an update. I performed my own technical surveillance countermeasures and didn't find any bugs, hidden cameras, or GPS trackers. Yet. Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. The sperm whales are coming, and they want none of you left standing.
Target is fish sticks, base.
Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. This was all funded with the government's black budget, a secretive fund that garners 33% of the United States GNP.
That is definitely a door. Check our stern. That's a fin. Rig start.
Clearly, the shark has been implanted with an RFID chip to monitor her every move.
Is that a drone camera? Am I on Truth Quest? Say no to Nuo. NWO, Nuo.
Maybe that was the guy who gave me the false intel about the Bolivian bioweapon attack on Orlando. In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. The shark has wisely routed out another sleeper agent. Shadowy cabal despises the fish for her independence of mind and spirit. I know I claimed everything from Pearl Harbor to the sinking of the Lusitania was a false flag. But this is not a false flag. I repeat, this is not a false flag. Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. Every year, we're sprayed with billions of pounds of toxic aerosols. That's why you've got to protect your cellular matrix with Sulfur Shield organic sulfur crystals, only from Survival Life. The Masonic forces will stop at nothing to maintain power. Hardcore intergenerational Satanist TJ Tough. another boat? Or something more sinister, masked behind holographic alien technology? Sadistic evildoers have set sail, gleefully ready to commit heinous crimes from the decks of their warships.
Maybe it was never here to begin with.
The insectoids are rattled that the shark will soon reveal the truth of their agenda. Insectoids have been preparing the field. This is, or as I call it, honest, hard-working, red-blooded American witch. Degree, York Wright Mason, Ron Honeywell. world elitists are toasting champagne in their summer homes in the hills. Clovis is a hotbed of global elite debauchery, and the alien aggressors will defend it to the death. I fear for our children, grandchildren's future. I really do. Beneath Site P is an underground city, 5 cubic miles in size, carved out using an alien technology laser drilling machine.